Hey guys, Tony here, and I wanted to do I wanted to start another thread here. I wrote some questions up actually last weekend, and I'm just getting around now to posting them. I think some of them are pretty good. I don't know. Again, there's been so many threads that's happened. So if we've touched on these before, forgive me. I don't remember. There's just been so many that, there's only some that I've been able to respond to, so it could have been handled in a thread I've never even seen. So anyway, if you feel like doing it, I appreciate it. It'd be great. If not, if you feel like maybe you're retreading, it's up to you. All right. So I got 5 questions, so I guess it's not too bad. I always try to get a bit more, I don't know, personal in my questions, because I love hearing people's responses, and it just, I don't know, the more you talk about things that are deeper to you, more in depth, I guess, the more you start feeling like you know a person better, things like that. So, not that these are the most personal questions in the world, but, and again, if we've touched on them, maybe they're just a different way to look at some of these questions. I don't know. So, number 1, for me, when I got into music when I was about, 15 or so, 14, for some reason, I'm not really a musician, so for me, not now, but when I started getting into music, lyrics were always really important. That's obviously changed a lot. Lyrics really, I appreciate really good lyrics. I like to write, and I like to read, so to me, lyrics have always been important. So, but not as important as they were when I first got into music. So, give an example for question number 1, an example of what you think is brilliant lyrical writing. And on top of that, who is your favorite lyricist? Or one of your favorite lyricists? So that's question number 1. Number 2, in your opinion, what do you think is the single most important thing you've either witnessed or have lived through in music history and rock and roll history? You could have been at a really important show, or you could have, say, seeing Nirvana and Pearl Jam come through, or anything like that. What do you think is the single most important thing you've witnessed in the history of music or rock and roll? So, number 3, what is the best album in your opinion to party to? And you could take that any way you want to. Party could be having some friends over. Party could be being completely crazy and drunk, and so I think everybody knows what they think of when they think of partying. So, what is the best album to party to? And yeah, again, take that any way you'd like. Question number 4. 2 songs, 2 or 3, or you could just say 1. It's up to you. And not to be too morbid here, but 2 to 3 songs that you would like played at your funeral. For some reason, I've thought about this before. I don't know. Maybe you have too. I've been to funerals where they actually played, a CD, played a song, and it was really emotional. So maybe you have too. Maybe you've never thought of it. I don't know, but 1 to 3 songs you would want played at your funeral. 3 seems like a lot, so maybe 1 to 2. And for the final question, if you woke up tomorrow and for whatever reason your entire collection was just gone, stolen, gone, and never to be seen again, no hope of ever seeing, it's just gone, how would you start over? Would you start over? And what would you do differently? What would be the first thing you would buy? So again, your collection's gone. You wake up and it's just disappeared. Boom. And so what would be the first thing you would buy? What would you do differently? Would you just think everything's irreplaceable and that's it? So what would you do differently? So there you go. 5 questions, guys. I hope you have fun with this. And again, I hope we didn't cover these before. I sincerely don't remember if we did. So there you go. I'll be back. I got some new vinyl, and I'm gonna show those in a video right after this. So take care. Thanks.